What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited. This is going to be another episode of Instagram Saw It First. So I posted this picture. I really didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did. You guys loved it, and so I wanted to give you a tutorial on it. This look was taken by this girl that I found on Instagram. Her name is Makeup by Isabel. First of all, let's talk about how gorgeous she is. I saw it, I don't know if it was on my Explore page or a page that I follow had shared her picture, but I saw it either way and I was just like, ugh, my favorite. I love, first of all, orange. It's one of my favorite colors in makeup, fashion, nails, even though I don't have it on right now, but I'm having a Nicki Minaj moment and I wanted to support my girl, which is why they're this Barbie pink. But yeah, I saw her and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that because that is me. That's the shit that I like. So I wanted to do it. One of the best things about social media is interacting and finding people all over the world to talk and interact with and just get inspired by. So I really liked this look. I loved her look and I had to do her justice on recreating it and giving her the credit. I love it. I hope you guys do. Well, I know you guys did on Instagram, which is why we're here. But without further ado, let's just get into the makeup look. Full face is already done because I want the start of the show to be the liner and the lips and the blush. And you guys have seen me do my makeup countless times. So if you want to see a video with me doing my full face, definitely jump to at least the last video I know I did full face, and 99% of my other videos I do full face. So today I just wanted to focus on that. First thing I want to tackle is the liner in the eyes. So I already put a little bit of bronzer because I don't want this to be a shadow look. I want it to be a straight liner look. So I just went in with this butter bronzer. I love this bronzer. Just popped it right into the crease. Call it a day. So now we can move on to the liner. And the one that I used for the picture is the Fenty Beauty liner. I've been really loving this. I've been using it the last few months. I've always been a huge fan of the Stila, a Stay All Day liquid liner. It's my absolute favorite. And then when this came out, I was like, you know what? I'll give something new a try. And I'm glad I did because I really truly like this. Now you can use any liner that you would like. You can use a liquid like me, pencil, gel, whatever that you feel comfortable with. But there's something about a liquid liner that is just so dark and crisp and just, you know, I don't know. I just prefer it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line that. So let's do that real quick. So I am going to start from the outside in. That's how I've always done my liner. I feel like it's a really good guide for how long I would like the liner. So I just like to keep my eye open as well. No tugging, no pulling, keep it open. Take your liner and we are going to pull it in for length. So I think that length is good. So now I'm going to build onto that. So I'm just going to start in little hair-like strokes. Doesn't have to be crazy. Move on in. And then notice I switched the pen around. And I'm just doing little stamping motions. Once I've stamped, I'm going to glide. It's kind of like connecting the dots. Now you don't have to worry too much if it is messy up here because that is where the second liner is gonna go. So this is perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it to this side so that they match. So liner is on. It's pretty even for the most part. I wasn't really too worried about it because we can take a little bit more time with the second liner to really make it look a little bit more clean. So for this liner that I will be using, I remember when I first saw this picture in the look, I was like, okay, I need to go find a neon liner. Who's got the best one? And I was like Googling and trying to find like who has the best one at Ulta, just because I have an Ulta right down the street. And then I stopped for a second and I was like, wait a minute. Why don't you just use your liquid lipstick as the liner? Because you're already going to be using the liquid lipstick. It ties in together. Let's be smart about this. So that is what we're doing. It's actually one of my favorite things to use one product as multiple things because you get multiple uses out of it. So for the lipstick, which is going to be used for the liner, it's the Sephora liquid lipstick. When I worked at Sephora, this was one of my favorite liquid lipsticks to ever wear, period. Love them. Still love them till this day. This one is in the shade 10. I don't know if it's got a name around it. For when I bought this, they only had the numbers here, but if you bought it in store, they had the name underneath the number. So it doesn't say the name, but it's number 10. But really, really beautiful. Love this because it stays on all day. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it on my mixing pan. Taking this Makeup Forever brush, this is one of my favorite liner brushes I've ever purchased in my life. This is number 250. It's called Straight, and it has the tiniest point, so you can really get that beautiful precision with it, and it's just amazing. And it's so incredibly lightweight. I love lightweight brushes because they're very easy to use, easy to hold, and you feel like you have more control with it because it's not as weighted. So I'm just going to take a little bit, get the brush all saturated, and basically do the same motion with a liner that you would use just on top of the black. So it's nice because at least you have like the black liner as its own guideline. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to get a little closer to my mirror because I really want this to be pretty precise. I'm going to start here and lightly follow that. Notice I'm just doing little strokes, taking my time, which is super important, and building on it. Now you have just like that simple line, that pop of color that I'm just so obsessed with. I feel like this is such a great way to incorporate color with it still looking something that you can do every day, you know, like that just pop really does something. I actually want to try this again with other colors too because I think it's just so beautiful, but super simple and easy. So let's do it again on the other side so that you can again see how to do it. Now we're just going to pop some mascara on. My favorite right now is always the Dior Show Maximizer Lash Primer. I do that first and then go in with my Black Up Revoluption, and this will pull the whole eye look together. Quickly, one other thing that you can do if you want a little extra pop, which is what I always like to do, just put a little inner corner highlight. So this is from Prestige. I literally got this 8 years ago. So I don't even know if you can buy it anymore, but it's in the shade Angel if you can. So I'm just going to take this Coastal Scents shader brush, pop that in, and I feel like it just really helps to pull everything together, give that little extra pop, and really draw the eye to your eyes. Before the lip, let's do blush. I love this blush. It's one of my favorite blushes ever. Anastasia, you did such an amazing job. The blush trios are just amazing. You get a really nice variety of shades within a color palette. So this one's called Peachy Love. So it's all gonna be just very warm, peachy tones. I also have a pinker version and then one that has like a little bit of everything, but she has a multiple different palettes. So definitely take a look at that. I'm going to actually be mixing probably all three of these, to be honest, if I can remember. I think I did. Or at least I know I heavily applied these two. So this is in Miami and Ginger, and I'm just gonna be taking this brush. It's a Morphe 405, and for this look I'm gonna go a little bit heavier than normal because I really want this monochromatic look to just shine through. So I first just pounce this color and bring it up into the cheekbones, almost like a little bit of a contour. Really focus on those apples and then blend up. You can even take whatever is left, bring it a little into the forehead, which I like, and then you can also a little bit on the nose if you want. So we're just gonna go ahead and then do the other side. I really like this one in particular. It's so pretty in person and it's so orange, and it has this really pretty like little gold flecks in there. Very, very, very pretty. So this look is definitely a heavy blush look, but I think it really goes so well with the whole look. Now is the lip, which is the same lip that we used earlier, this guy, but I want to line my lips first, and I think I did. This is the LA Girl lip liner. I love this lip liner. It's one of my favorites. This is in the shade Reddish. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this to apply a really nice, just thin layer to give us some guidance for the lipstick. And there you have it, just a simple pop of color, perfect for the summertime. Well, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always. And again, another thank you to Makeup by Isabel for your inspiration. You're beautiful. This was so much fun to create, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. You know, with being in this beauty industry for so long as I have, you kind of just get in a like a creative rut and you just start to stick with things that you're familiar with and that you know that you like. And it's nice to get inspired by your audience and get inspired by people you follow and just reach out to all these people all around the world. So it's such a joy to really express it. You know, with being in this industry with makeup and hair and fashion and fitness, we all get inspiration from every single one of each other, and I like that we can all just kind of take it in and do our own thing with it, but also give credit where credit is due. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all my videos if you guys like to see more. That big thumbs up really does help and helps YouTube to recommend my shit so other people can enjoy and be part of the family, because we're all a big family, right? No, seriously, because if nobody watches my shit, nobody likes my shit, that YouTube doesn't want to show my shit. So it's just harder to get a bigger family. So share my stuff and also comment below if you guys want to interact, and if there's anything that you guys want to see, I would love to show you guys some stuff. I'm going to be trying to pump out some more videos coming within the weeks. So yeah, and also do not forget to follow me on Instagram because I do a lot more interacting there. So if I don't necessarily get back to you here on YouTube, you can always DM a girl. I will always get back to you. Always, I promise, I swear, unless it gets lost somewhere, but I always do. All right, well, I will see you guys all in the next video. Love you guys so much. Bye.